Yo, what's going on guys? It's Cynical and welcome back to Sea Salt Snippets. This is a series where we talk about 3 things to do with Kingdom Hearts, whether it be minor bits of news and information, or of course little happenings in the Kingdom Hearts community. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. So I don't know if you guys know, but around kind of the time where Kingdom Hearts 1 was first going to release, before its initial release, basically Square Enix ended up handing out these very rare Kingdom Hearts 1 demo discs or kind of trial discs. Now, as you guys can see on screen, this is the case for a very extremely rare trial version of Kingdom Hearts 1. It's all in Japanese, so yes, this was like a demo that was handed out for the Japan, community to kind of check out, to see like what sort of Kingdom Hearts is all about, to kind of trial test it and whatnot. Now, to get one of these, you're gonna have a hard time, because in terms of like finding this on eBay or Amazon or pretty much anywhere, it is near to impossible. Trust me, I've tried to search up a ton of different places to see if they've got these available, and I could find absolutely nothing. Also, in terms of this Kingdom Hearts 1 trial, there's little to like none of it on YouTube. The only person who I actually know who kind of has sort of footage of the trial is Key to Truth. He's got basically the footage of the 2 different areas that you go to for the trial. So basically this Kingdom Hearts 1 trial consists of Destiny Islands as well as Wonderland, and it's pretty much the entirety of those worlds. Now, in terms of like the differences between the trial and the main game, there's pretty much no differences whatsoever. So it's not like, this is a completely different version of Kingdom Hearts or anything like that. That'd be extremely cool. But to the point, this is something that I really had no idea about up until recently. It does have a different main menu where you basically choose between Destiny Islands or Wonderland, depending on what worlds you want to jump into. But aside from the menu, really nothing else is actually that different. I really don't know how this trial or premium showcase disc was actually distributed in terms of prior to the release of Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if it came with a magazine, or maybe it was just some promotional thing within sort of the different video game shops in Japan during the promotional sort of season and time of Kingdom Hearts 1. Who really knows? But anyway guys, if you want to see some footage of the Kingdom Hearts 1 trial and whatnot, I will leave links in the description below. Next up, we're going to be talking about a Kingdom Hearts misconception that has been going on for some time now, of course ever since Birth by Sleep. Now, for hardcore Kingdom Hearts fans, you guys will already know the answer to this, so this is something you guys can just pretty much listen to. But for the people who don't know, here is the answer to this exact misconception. A lot of people do believe that Ereicus is actually the father of Terra. Now, this stems from the fact that Terra actually mentioned Ereicus being his father during one of the final battles between Terra and Xehanort at the end of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. He mentioned, "Was taking my master, no, my father, not enough for you?" So he mentioned that, and a lot of people thought, oh shit, actually it's not just his master, Ereicus was his father as well. Now, if you read through the journals and all the sorts of the information that is shown within the menus of Kingdom Hearts, you'll actually end up discovering that Ereicus thinks of all of his pupils like children, and I suppose you can see that. I mean, Ereicus is very kind-hearted towards his pupils. He cares a lot for them. I know a few people are going to say, oh, well, if Ereicus really cares so much for his pupils, why did he strike down Ventus? I mean, he was striking down Ventus for a pretty damn good reason. He could see what was going on, in the background with Ventus and everything that was happening with him. So yes, there is good reason as to why Ereicus was going to strike down Ventus, but to the point, if that's not enough, Tetsuya Nomura actually has confirmed that, of course, Ereicus is not the actual father of Terra, and this comes from the Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Ultimania. Just as a side note, I have to say, guys, if you want official answers and extended kind of information on things that confuse you with the different installments of the different Kingdom Hearts games, it is pretty much vital to look through the different Ultimanias for each of the Kingdom Hearts games. There's just so much information in these Ultimanias, and of course they are answers directly from Tetsuya Nomura himself. So this is the answer right here. Although he says my father, and we see from Ereicus's words that he thinks of Terra like a son, Terra and Ereicus are not actually father and son. So yeah, that's it right there. I thought I would kind of just chuck this in today's episode of Sea Salt Snippets because of the fact that misconceptions and stuff are always very interesting to go over, and I know this has kind of been a confusing topic for a while. Once again though, going back to it, hardcore Kingdom Hearts fans, you guys will already know about it. It's pretty damn clear to see that they're not actually father and son, but it is clear to see that they do have a very strong bond, not just between Ereicus and Terra, but of course Eraqus cares for Ventus and Aqua as well. And lastly, I want to talk about Kingdom Hearts Unchained Keys. So it's been such a damn long time since we've heard any news to do with Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, but I suppose that kind of comes expected, because yeah, it's been forever since we've heard absolutely anything. Once again, I know I've talked about this, I do believe that hopefully Unchained Key will be coming out this year, but however, I do follow the Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key Twitter account on Twitter. They have over 100,000 followers on Twitter. It's an officially run Twitter account, completely to do with Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. That is run by Square Enix, of course. I do find it pretty impressive how a mobile game has a Twitter account with over 100,000 followers. I find that very impressive. Anyway, so basically what this Twitter account is for is it posts out updates and whatnot to do with Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. And I see like updates and more content being added into Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key at least once or twice a week. Now, this is great. It's a great thing because of the fact that Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, obviously, it's getting constant updates, new medals being added, new missions being added, etc, etc. It's great, and that's what gets me excited for when the English version comes out, because I know it's a game that is going to be taken care of extremely well. You know, there's constantly going to be content being added, and that's absolutely fantastic. But for the meantime, me seeing all these tweets by the official Twitter account, seeing all this content being added, you kind of think that Square Enix would want to be getting out the English version of the game and using the time that they're currently using to add content and all that in the Japanese version. You'd think they'd be using that time to get the English version out. But, you know, it kind of hit me the other day. I feel as if when the English version comes out, it's going to be a complete version of Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. As of right now, there is just continual updates being added to the Japanese version with the inclusion of like Beast's Castle World being added there, new missions pretty much every single week, new medals every single week. I feel as if when the Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key English version comes out, we're going to have that complete package with pretty much every single like bit of content added in there. Ultimately, like, what I would hate to happen is, you know, like, the Japanese version being perhaps maybe, like, 2 months ahead of, like, the English version. I mean, that would just completely ruin it for me, because in terms of when story missions and stuff get added, we're going to be spoiled by the Japanese version, which is going to be, like, 2 months ahead, in comparison to the English version, which is going to be 2 months behind. I really, like, kind of hope that's not the case. I hope, like, when the English version does come out, it's on the same kind of level as the Japanese version, with the same content updates and whatnot. Otherwise, that's a bit of a discussion thrown in there. What do you guys think about today's Sea Salt Snippets? Let me know in the comments section below. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.